Hello there to you. Welcome to this video reading. It's an oracle card reading and it is for you. I spend my day, every day, bringing an oracle card reading to this YouTube channel so that you can get spiritual information to use, to inspire you. It's special because you're here. You make it special because you're listening to it, watching it, and receiving it. This is what makes the reading personal. Me delivering some information, you deciding that it's for you. If you decide that something is for you, then you're going to have a much better connection with it. It's going to make a lot more sense. It's going to fit into your life in a way that's perfect. Perfect. So just set that intention. Do it with anything you're doing. Just decide that all this stuff is for you. Step back. I'm taking a step back by being a little more conscious and mindful of what I'm saying. I'm taking a step back from the words and I'm getting into this white light space. Outside of the waves. I can hear the ocean crashing. I can see the changes coming. I can feel the warmth of sunlight that is always present. You're always going to have a horizon of renewal waiting for you. If things look a little rocky, if it feels like you've been through a little bit of a rip tide, don't worry about it. Just let it go. Take a step back. It's the same as taking a meditation break or taking a breath. You know, if we pause and breathe and hold in our breath, we flood our blood with oxygen. This releases serotonin, endorphins, all the good stuff. We float around in that quiet space of cleanliness, blank canvasness, the white light. So take a step back from your day, from your week, from whatever you've been doing. Put it down. Change things up. The Crone. The Crone is the old. It's all gotten old and stale. You can just relax and know that something new is coming in. You can see it with the blue. Look at how vibrant the words, the throat chakra is getting infused with new light. And you're just letting go. It's just a step back for a bigger perspective. You can see the blue here. You step back, you take that perspective of making sense out of your life, taking the good sense, the coin, out of your life, the currency of your life. And as you reflect on it, you can let the waves, the tide, you can let it take with it the stuff you could give a crap about. The crow, the black, the muck, the dark, the crone, the old, out with the old and in with the new. The newborn, the rebirth, the anything is possible, right? The space of stepping back and letting go. Letting it go. Let's pull another card. Oh, Brian, what's the card going to be? Will it be the right one? They're always the right one because you're the right one. There's nothing wrong with you. You're a unique expression of God in the world. A creative, unique, unmatched experience. There's nothing wrong with slowing down. taking that step back. I can't even hold on to the cards. What? Go pick them up, Brian, so you can point to them in the reading. What good is it without them in your hands? The slowing down, the stepping back, so that we can appreciate all the bright colors, all the white light that we have been collecting through all of our efforts up to this point. Good for you, immaculate starlight person, you. Good for you for persevering, making it to this next stage of your life. Are you going to lose something really? No. Not losing anything at all. Being remade, being reborn, being given something much, much deeper. Surrender your fear of intimacy. Take a deep view of the divine masculine and the divine feminine meeting each other again for the first time inside of you. Look at this lovely heart they form. What is intimacy? Into me you see. Intimacy. Let other people know what you're thinking. After getting readings like this, leave comments and reflect on what is going through your mind and your life. Intimacy. Into me you see. Take that step back and look at yourself. Into me you see. Realize that you're constantly bringing new things into the world that have wings, that have flight in the black and white duality, and that those things then grow stale and they fall away and it becomes old like the crone. But you get to keep the coin, the currency, the wealth, the white light, the anything is possibleness, the blank canvas, stepping stone for the next thing. You are the one white light that is living in the world of duality, that continues to express new iterations of yourself. Take your time, peace. Get into this cosmic clock. Know that you are the one and only consciousness, spirit of God, living inside of the world called you. Enjoy this reading. Subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking and feeling. Set an intention for yourself and go to any of the other videos on my channel. You will get information that is useful to you. Take care. I'll see you again soon. Welcome back to another video. My name is Brian Nesline. I am a spiritual oracle card reader. You're going to get some concepts and some practices that come out of this reading, and they are going to help you to face life in a way that's just a little different than you're looking at it right now. This card is called the Source. Boom. We're looking at the little red triangle. It's not a triangle, Brian, it's a diamond. Is it though? If you cut it in half, you can see it's just a triangle. And when you take two of those and you put them together, then you get a diamond. We need two things called triangles to come together to make that diamond. You could even call it a square if you wanted to. Now look, why am I pointing that out? Because it's not obvious, even though it's there. Because it's not something that you care to talk about when you first see this. Think about it. And that's what the source is like. The source, our spiritual conscious presence in the world. It is invisible, it is unseen, it's contained within the image, but you don't see it because something else is taking its place, is holding its place in the world. This diamond holds those two triangles. But if you pause, take a deep breath, hold it in maybe just a little bit. When you let it go, your emotions will dial down, and your emotions come down and they pull down all of the words and the concepts that you have been believing in or living on, believing in, be living on, been living on up to this moment. And then you can get into the quiet space, that quiet space of gentle nothing land, the third eye space of joy. This place where there is just one eye, the inner voice. The place you go when you fall asleep. No one else is there. It's all just you. And you can get deepity deep, deep, deep and dive into this world and find out what is not obviously shown by the images around you. And when you wake up, spiritually, we could say, or when you recognize your identity beyond this world, beyond yourself, beyond the squares and diamonds, when you see beyond the color red or the white lines, and you know that this is containing something called the source that isn't always obvious. When you know that that's who you are, then you can come back into the world and you can do anything that you feel inspired to do. You can be carried on a wave of that light. You'll lose all that condemnation and guilt, and you'll trade it for an infinity 8. Look at that. As you tilt it on its side, it's the infinity sign. What? You thought it was the number 8. That's what it was growing up. That's what it was, childhood. Time to be mature, time to let go and go up to the blossom. Inside of each flower in the middle is that place where the pollen collects. They call that the stigma. Oh, what a nice piece of flower. What a nice blossom spreading something new into the world is what we do. When we go with the flow of the no and we don't care, we know it's okay because we have no hair. What? It rhymed, so I said it. Who gives a crap? The point is, if you go with the flow, then you'll know the thing that is underneath everything. You'll feel the music, you'll feel the current, you'll see the light that's reflecting off the images around you. You'll understand the source. You'll know that it has found you or you have found it. You'll trade your identity for something out of this world. And once you do that, oh my friends, nothing is impossible at all. And you know that's true, and you know that your words are carrying you forward. You know that you choose your words in a way that's going to allow you to be successful. Oh yeah, overcome the world. Oh yeah, ride along in the streamer of life, the celebration, because you've got that black and white world that has all been oranged or yellowed, meaning it's all been turned into this beautiful creative celebration of joy. That's what the yellow and the orange is, joy and a celebration of creativity. And you know that you're able to bring new things into the world, represented by all these little pink streamers. That's that red root chakra turned newborn pink, coming down, raining down. From where? Oh, from here, from there, there you are. You want to be able to get out of the world and get into that space. Know that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, then you can come back into the world and use your words and your actions and your emotions to point all that power towards something brand new that emerges up here for you to bring down as that beautiful what? A beautiful conduit of the source. Conduit of the source. You were made for a reason. You exist for a reason. You want to go up to the stars and allow that to grow down through you in the world. All that health, all that wellness, all that green vibrancy of your heart chakra. That's what this represents. That's why she's got no clothes on, because she has stripped herself off, meaning she's put aside all of her old beliefs, old ideas, old ways of thinking and seeing things, and she's allowed the starlight, the source, to be her identity. To be her identity. And what do you really lose when you do that? Oh, that type of stuff. Who wants this garbage, right? Instead, you want to transform it all to that unlimited 8, which is really the star coming down, infinity coming into the world through the beautiful thing called you. Oh yeah, so that's your little reading. Let's just pull one more card to get us out of this reading. It's coming from this weird deck here. Is it weird? We don't know. Who cares if it is and if it isn't? The card that comes out is simply this. Oh yeah, sacred space. There you are, up there high, on your root of your yummy, yummy heart that is bright in the sky all by yourself as a conscious spiritual being having a mortal experience. And when you're up there, you're allowed to go into this sacred space within where nothing else but white light flows, where nothing else but love and light glows and comes through you in a way that is miraculous. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. And what is more natural than the source, universe, or God coming into the world like that whoosh, shooting star inside of you? Take care, friends. Let's have some fun now. Subscribe to that channel. Go through some of the 300 plus other spiritually channeled messages that are here for you. Watch the ones you're drawn to. You'll always hear exactly what will be helpful in the moment if you decide that that's what's going to happen. Oh yeah, take care. Hit the bell. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.